All right, welcome guys. Today's video, we found ourselves out here at Wat Khao Tham Thiam. We're at U-Thong. We're a couple hours kind of northwest of Bangkok. And so anyway, came up here to see a stone Buddha. So supposedly they've carved a Buddha out of the stone that's in the hillside. So we're gonna have to hike up this trail back behind me over here and see what we see. All right. So it's just kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. The city of U-Thong is probably about 5 or 6 kilometers away. And there was a sign that said like ancient Chedi number 12. So I don't know if that's that white one over there. Anyway, there's just a hill and you can see some Chedis up on the hill. And here's like a traveling monk and a Buddha statue down here. And then the trail goes up into the jungle. So let's see what's up there. So the sign down below is in Chinese and Thai. So it looks like it was built in 2533, which the current Buddha year is 2565. So they have a bell. Looks like the bees are busy at work making a beehive. And then we have some stairs that go up into the jungle. It's a nice little stairway. It's not too bad. So I don't know how many steps it is, but it's a few anyway. And I have this just kind of off the side of the stairwell. So you got the lions with the Buddha and the prayer wheel. Up here along the way, have a little hall with the Buddha, so people can come up here and meditate. And so I think this is the fourth sect of Buddhism that operates here at this temple. You see, we still got a ways to go up more. You can hear the cicadas just going crazy. And I think this is like aloe vera. I've never seen it grown in the wild like this. You can see it all just on the hillside. And here they have a little cave that they've built kind of under the overhang. It's pretty dark in here, but maybe we can see this. There's a Buddha. And you can smell the bat droppings. Whew, it's strong in here. So the monks will come here and they'll pray and meditate inside this little cave. So this is pretty cool. So right here at the top of the hill, they have this little building. It doesn't have a roof on it. And it has an old Buddha right here. It says 2514 above it. And not sure what that is talking about. And you can see the style with the longer earlobes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then these little slits, they have some of the little Buddha images in them. And as you can see, there's no roof. And you can see the marker stones or the Bhutsaya that are all around it. So this was an ancient ordination hall. And those little stones have weathered so much. And then that's the back side of where that seated Buddha is at. Yeah, this is a really cool little building. Just to give you an idea of the surroundings. This is the old city of U-Thong, right over here. And it's very, very rural. Lots and lots of rice, bananas, the normal stuff. Okay, so up all the way on the top of this hill is this ancient Chedi. So there was the sign down below that said ancient Chedi number 12. And so I guess that's the name of it. It doesn't look at all like what I thought was going to be up here, because online it shows a stone Buddha that they've carved into the hill. So I wonder if that's maybe around further down the road. So let's go see if we can find that. So this is kind of cool. So they built like a little retaining wall to make a pond, and they've got some water lilies and stuff growing there. And then you can see there's another temple over there And then right behind this tree, it looks like a huge Chinese cemetery. Now there's the stone Buddha that's supposed to be here, but I don't think it's not here. It may be over there. So we're gonna jump back on the motorcycle and go see if we can find it. Okay, so there was some other Thai people that were coming up the hill, and they did say that that stone Buddha was not too far away from here, just down the road. So that's good to know. I didn't want to waste a couple hours of my day, actually the whole day, to come over here. All right, so this is kind of cool. I mean, it's the hike up this to the Chedi was pretty fun. And it says Chedi number 12, and there's a couple Chedis that you can see off the horizon from that little viewpoint up there. So maybe I'll get lucky and find some more stuff out here. Okay, so this is what I came all the way over here to see. This is pretty amazing. And it's just here in this little little rock that they have. Looks like they've been quarrying this here. So now they're trying to turn it into something, this just abandoned quarry. You see where they've mined this whole mountainside. And there's a ton of new construction, so they're making this into a whole destination, it looks like. But how cool is that? Where they've carved the Buddha into the rock. And then you can see the Chedi that's up on the hill. Yeah, it's not too far from the ancient Chedi 11, and there was or 12. There was a sign that said ancient Chedi 11, and then there was a base of a Chedi that I passed on the way up to here. So I'll stop and look at it on the way back. But wow, this is cool. And there's a bunch of Thais up here. They have, actually, the parking is so strung out that they have like a little golf cart that will bring you up here to the hill. And they're got some solar panels over there with some fake grass. I don't know what they're doing exactly. They've added the waterfalls, a bunch of other stuff. So here at the base, you have these Buddhas. And then they've carved into the marble some of the scenes of the Buddha. And then you can see how tall it is. And it has the prayer wheel etched into his hand. You can see where they've carved in that mountain where they've drilled. Yeah, that is really amazing. And they've carved the name into the base of it, the pedestal. And you can see the Naga. And then they carved the lotuses in around. Now, just the hand, to give you an idea. The hand, I would say the thumb is probably 20 meters high. I tried to research this online and I got almost no information at all about it. I think the like the Chedis and stuff and that little prayer hall up on the hill are from the late Ayutthaya period. I mean, this Buddha itself is obviously newer, but the Chedi up top, I don't know how old it is. And you can kind of see the courtyard here around the base of this Buddha. Yeah, this is really cool. We got a monk over here doing the gold leaf and putting it on his head. And everybody else doing the little gold leaf onto the Buddhas. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's go over there and look at those little tablets. And these other tablets that are over here. The scenes of the Buddha. Yeah, there's some serious work that went into all of these. Not as much work as went into carving the Buddha, but still a bunch. Wow, this is really cool. They have a map that they carved in over here. I think this is like a map of Buddhism. I think that's what this is. Could be wrong, but I think it's coming out of India. It looks like down here is like Sri Lanka, and over here would be Thailand. And then where it went up into like Bhutan, over to Afghanistan, everywhere. May not come out very well on the camera. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'll take a picture of that. And then here's the side of the Buddha, where you can see where it's carved into that hill. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So behind that Buddha, you can see that they've dug like a cave. And they built an archway. You can see a humongous beehive up there. And then they have some Buddhas in here with the monks. Wow, this is really neat. Now, it's not easy to get to this place. I mean, it's 150 kilometers away from where I live in Bangkok to here, and you got to go way down through the country. You go through all the rice paddies and everything to get here. And I passed by on the way up here. I passed some pretty cool stuff. There's like old Ayutthaya style Chedis and a few temples and everything. You can see this. This is pretty neat. So they've carved these Buddhas into that marble the same. Wow. So you can see where they've just carved them right here into the hill. And then they've carved like down here is like the oxen. They had a rooster back over there. So here's the lion. So what I'm thinking that these are is probably one of the Buddhas for like your birth year. So if you were like a rat or a chicken, you would come over here and pray to your Buddha. See down here, this is like the snake. That looks like the turtle. And then they have the Chinese Buddha over here, and then like the old man Buddha. And in here in this little cave, they have the Buddha footprint. So you can see how they got the money. They're trying to balance the coins up. People throw money into it for luck. So here is that one woman where goes into the Buddha story where Buddha was dumping the water on the ground, and his dedication that when he's fighting the devil, that this woman here, so much water came out of her hair that it's what formed the seas, and that pushed the devil away. And I have all these like women's clothes and stuff over here. And here looks like a picture of when they built this. They got all the scaffolding around it. That must be the main abbot. Here's the other side of that little cave that they got. Now up here they have these drums that you can come over and clank. And then they have a humongous lake that's right here, or a little pond. And you can see the little flotation thing out there that has the naga. And they have a tube right there. So you can feed the fish that are down there. You dump the fish food into that little PVC pipe, and you can see the fish down there swimming around. That's pretty funny. All the construction that's going on in here. This is gonna be really cool when they're done with it. Looks like they're probably about a year away or so. So you can see a nice picture of them from here and see that ancient Chedi that's up on the top. That is amazing. So on the side over here, looks like they've cut another little cave, and they made these like faux steps up here with some Buddhas inside of this little cave. So yeah, this just looks like an old marble quarry that they've converted into this temple. It's pretty amazing really what they've done. You can see these are like the Guanyin, the Chinese goddess, and the others. All right guys, so that finishes up our little tour of this temple over here in U-Thong. This is really cool. It was, I was kind of disappointed whenever I went to that first part and I couldn't find the stone Buddha, and I'm like, oh, don't tell me I went, 2 hours out of my way to find it. But we talked to that guy and he said, no, it's over here. So anyway, we drove over here, found it, and it's definitely worth it. It's pretty cool. Something different to do on a Sunday afternoon. get out of the big city of Bangkok and come out here into the country and see some other parts of Thailand is always fun. So anyway, if you, there goes the golf cart. So you can catch that and get a ride up here instead of hiking up this little hill. So anyway, guys, if you like the video, make sure you click like. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, and that way you're notified when I post new videos, which I do pretty often. And if you like them, you know, you can see more, and you're notified that way. And if you want to know something different, or if you've been here, leave me a comment down below. Or if you want me to go somewhere and check something out, I'll be more than happy to if possible. And just, you know, like I said, just leave me a comment down below. And if you want, come back and check out another video. And remember, life is a journey. Until next time. Enjoy. Okay, so I saw a sign for Ancient Chedi 11. This is right over by the Stone Buddha. And this is what it used to look like in some of the little relics and stuff that they took out of here. So it would have been quite intricate. It would have been pretty cool. And just the base is all that is left. I have no idea how many of these Chedis are here. There was the sign for 12 that we went and saw. So, you know, there's a bunch more in this valley somewhere. Another day, maybe I'll come and search around for all of them.